Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown's brand new casino update, and I'm going to be specifically talking about the casino update on stuff that they should be improving, or could improve should I say. But first things first, I own a main channel called BTHP. That is my main channel. That's where I post like Roblox content and stuff like that. So if you're new from Test Drive and you want to watch some Roblox videos, then go ahead and go over to that channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know who I actually was. Anyways, I'm making this video so that the devs can see this, or whoever sees this, and hopefully will listen to what I'm saying and maybe rework some stuff, or maybe they just, for anyone that just wants to listen in while they're playing some Test Drive, then, you know, feel free to do so. And I also just want to quickly say that I'm not hating on the game. I really enjoy the game. The game is very, very good, alongside with all the issues, of course, but the core gameplay, the core, like, just driving around like this is very good. I really enjoy it, so don't click on this video thinking I'm hating on the game, because I'm really not. I'm just telling you what they could improve and how they could improve it. But yeah, let's talk about today with the casino. Let's get into it. So here we are, we're at the casino, and we're gonna just drive through the main entrance right here. Now, this is the first thing I want to talk about, is the entrance. I feel like this game, or the casino, is really missing some signs or directions as they are driving up to the casino, up to this area, that there is a casino, or there is something that's going to give them a lift to the casino. I really feel like they're missing out on that part. Now, the things they could add is stuff like maybe add like a car park, like maybe turn that building, the warehouse over here, into a full-blown car park, and you'd be able to park your car in there, and then you could maybe, I don't know, have a cutscene that takes you and flies you to wherever this casino is, and maybe have a cutscene of you landing in the casino. Now, we're going to get to that once we're in the casino. But yeah, that's just something that they really are like missing out on. They could really add, and I think it would do really good stuff. I feel like adding, you know, plays like things to show that this is a casino, or this is the way to the casino. It's just a very, very nice touch and a very good idea. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so we're now in the casino, and as you just saw, there was no cutscene. I just loaded in, and I feel like that's something that they're really missing out on, is a cutscene. Maybe you should show something like us coming down the elevator or up the elevator to show that we're entering a casino. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is the slot machines. Let's talk about that. So as you can see here, these are the slot machines, and yes, there is only one slot machine in the casino, which, this is personal opinion, I think they should have added more slot machines. I know that there is more coming in the later seasons and the later, you know, the mid-season patch and stuff like that. I know that's all coming, but I feel like that they shouldn't release the casino with just one slot machine. I really think they should have waited until there is at least two slot machines, or there is like poker, or maybe like the mid-season update should have been something that launched now, and add something like blackjack or different rooms in the mid-season. I really, really feel like they missed out on that one. If you've noticed, when people are spinning these slot machines, now I don't know, because like I haven't fully tested it, but I tested it with one person in a public lobby, that basically when these people are spinning these, this is animation, and this animation will cycle, so you never actually see what people are actually getting. This is just an animation. It's just a sequence of animations, as you can see. So when he's pulling stuff, let's say he pulls that. Now, him playing this, he didn't actually pull that. He probably pulled something else. You see what I'm saying? I feel like they're really missing out. Obviously, as you can see down there in the bottom, it's not showing how much they're winning and how much their bet is and how much they have in their balance. I really feel like it should show that, and I feel like they're missing out on that too. Another little tiny situation that I've got to talk about is when you play in a slot machine and you're in a public lobby like so, and you're talking to a group of people. Now, when you spin the slot machine, so when you press spin, the voice chat cuts off. You can't hear people talk, and I don't know why, but that is a situation. Now, apparently that's a bug, and hopefully that gets fixed either as a hotfix coming up, which we'll get into hotfixes very soon. Either that gets fixed in a hotfix, or that gets fixed in a mid-season update. I really, really hope they fix that, because that is one big issue, especially with maybe me. I don't know if anyone else has the problem. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have that issue, but especially with me, when I'm more of a talky person, I like to talk to people in the public lobbies. I don't really like to do the group thing. I'm more of just a social, just talk with anyone and just talk, like, you know what I mean, like a public. I'm more of a public person, and I feel like that is a big issue, and especially if you play on console, because console doesn't have like Discord. I know they have like party chat and stuff, I know, but I think I think PS5 and Xbox would benefit from that change a lot. Moving on. Now, if you don't know, there is a bar feature. Well, no, I say bar feature, but it's not. So this right here is the lounge. Now, at the moment, you have no reason to be in it at all, and I feel like this is where they're missing out on. This right here is a bar where you can buy drinks. Now, in this game, you can't buy drinks, right? Why is that the case? Now, a lot of people would say that it's to do with that you can't buy alcohol because it's not an 18 plus or something like that, but in my opinion, this is practically an 18 plus game. There's a casino, there's gambling, and there's going to be poker, there's going to be, other slot machines. I have a feeling in the future there's going to be a lot more mini games. So if that's the case, it's already an 18 plus. Now, if the developers, if you're watching, if you're scared of adding alcohol into your game, it doesn't have to be alcohol. No one said it had to be alcohol. Why doesn't it be just drinks? Coke, Pepsi, Fanta. It doesn't have to be Fanta. It could be made up. It doesn't have to be licensed. It can be anything you want. Apple juice, orange juice, a cocktail. It doesn't have to be an alcohol cocktail. It can be something that you guys come up with yourself. It's unique. There's literally 4 empty seats right here for your 4 empty squad mates. There is a party limit of 4 players. There is 4 chairs. Why are these not able to be used? There is another 3 chairs that are empty right here. There is a no. Look how many chairs are empty. You know how many people could sit around here and just talk? They don't have to be in the casino 24/7. They could just be here and talking. I feel like they're just missing. That you guys are missing out on this opportunity right here. Another thing that they don't have in the game yet is cashback. Now, if I was to win big, let's say there was like the slot machine, or the slot machines over there. Let's say I win like, I don't know, set the jackpot 5 times in a row. Let's just say I hit it 5 times in a row, right? I'd make profit. I can't cash my chips out. Why not? Why is that not in the game with the launch of the casino? Why not? If you guys are scared of people duplicating or finding a glitch or whatever, I don't know what it could be. If you guys are scared of that happening, if it ever does happen, you hotfix it and you patch it immediately. And then if anyone's taking advantage of it, ban them. You ban them from the game, or you ban them from the casino for a temporary amount of time. It's a very, 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 very simple thing that should be here from the get-go. Now, once again, I'm not hating on the game. I'm not slating anyone. I'm not having a go. I'm just telling this is how I'm getting my point across. Hopefully, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we're moving on now to the car parts. This bit right here, which is where you buy all your car parts. Now, right here, as you can see, that this is most indefinitely wraps that you can wrap your car in, right? This is calipers right here, which are brake calipers. These are seats right here, right? These are, I don't know what these actually are. Are these mirrors? I don't know. I'm not too sure what they are actually. But here's the thing I want to talk about. All them you see on the side here are not in the shop. Why? Why are these not in the shop? You guys are missing out on an opportunity. There's rims. These rims are quite cool. Don't get me wrong. These rims are quite cool. They're unique, right? But why is the other stuff not in? Why is there no seats? Why can't I buy seats for my Veyron? Another thing I want to mention is in the rims like here where I'm looking, why can't I see my whole car? Why can I only see the wheel? I feel like it'd be really cool if I could see different angles of my car in here, so I could see then if I want to purchase the rims, because now I can only see the rims. That is it. I feel like I should be able to see the entire car and not just the rim. That's something you're missing out on right there. The license plates, I haven't got too much to say about these license plates because these are cool. I like the idea of like a gold-plated license plate is very, very expensive. I feel like that's really cool. But the next thing I've got to talk about is the license plate text. Why is there no custom text in the game? This is something that they are missing out on massively, right? And I know a lot of people are going to say, but they can't add it. And I know developers are going to say, we can't add it because people are going to type profanities, blah, blah, blah. They're going to type racial slurs, blah, blah, blah. Very easy fix. Why don't you guys make a system where you can blacklist words? Let's say, for example, you didn't want the word pussy in the game. You didn't want people to type pussy on the car at the back. Blacklist it. Make a system so you can type that word in and be like, right, when people type that word in, it comes up with a message saying you can't use it. Yes, there's ways around it. They could put $signs instead, but I feel like that's what makes the game cool. It's like, it doesn't say the word, but you know what it means, but it doesn't say the word, so therefore I feel like that's okay. It doesn't say it, it looks cool, because in real life you can do that. In real life you can change, like put $sign, like you can't probably not put $signs, but you get what I'm trying to say. You can put words that are meant to mean phrases, but they're not actually saying the phrases because they can't, but people find workarounds. That happens in real life. I feel like they're really missing out on that. And another feature that they could add in the game, which I think is really cool, with the custom text, you could put like, so in real life, if they have like, let's say a car that says number 1 or 01, let's say, them license plates are very expensive. If let's say I was the first person to jump in the game and I was to type number 1, right, in the text, and I save it, then I have to pay a stupid amount of price, right? Now hear me out. I would have to pay a stupid amount of price to get that number 1 on my plate. Now once I have that number 1 plate, no one else can take it because I have it, or maybe no one else can take it on the car I'm using it on, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense, which then would increase the car's price. when selling. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I may have said it a bit wrong there, but let me know down in the comment section what you think about that idea. Is that idea cool? They should make it, because in real life, when you have the car, like license plates, the shorter the license plate is, the more expensive that license plate is. And I feel like they really could do that here. And I feel like they are missing out on that big time. Definitely missing out on that option. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and hopefully this gets fixed in the future, this isn't just with the casino. This is with every other place and even just the map in general. Why do the NPCs not move? Why do they not speak? Why can you not interact with any of them? Why can you, when you just walk past them, why did they not say anything? Why is everyone in standing still? Why is everyone statues? For example, this NPC right here could walk down the steps and maybe buy some chips and just go on the slot machine on his own. These could walk over to the bar and go inside the bar. Do you get what I mean? Like these NPCs right here, they could just walk over to the bar and go in the bar. Why not? Because having these NPCs on the map, especially when they don't do anything and they're not walking, they're not talking, they're just standing here looking at each other, nodding their heads. Why do they? It's wasting optimization right there. You're wasting frames on these NPCs that don't actually do anything. You can't interact with them. And that doesn't just go with the casino, that goes with every place on the map that has NPCs. There's no point having these NPCs on the map if they don't do anything. And I know in Hong Kong Island there's a lot like where you can't drive. Why? Why is there not NPCs walking on the streets? Why not? I know that they would be scared of people running the NPCs over, but a lot of other games have features where no matter how fast you go, they dodge them. The NPCs will dodge the cars no matter how fast you go, right? Why is it not in the game? It's a very simple thing that could be added, and I feel like they're missing the mark on that one. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below about this. Did I scratch everything about the casino? And this video was mainly on the casino. I wanted to just get this one out of the way first as my first video on the channel here about Solar Crown, and in the future I will touch up on other stuff. I'm also going to be releasing over the next couple of weeks, probably more towards season 5, a documentary of my own going through every little aspect of the game, which means going from the graphics to the NPCs to very minor stuff. I will go through every tiny, like Ibiza, I will go through everything all at once in one singular video, and I'll categorize it so you guys can see for yourself. Let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below, and let me know what you think about this video and your thoughts and opinions down below. And you never know, just maybe, the developers might see it and we might get some improvements. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.